I have all the characteristics of a human being. Flesh, blood, skin, hair. But not a single clear, identifiable emotion, except for greed and disgust.
Mary Harron sent me the script. I was actually making Velvet Goldmine in London at that time. Read it and was really surprised by it because it was incredibly effective, but also really unexpected. I had no idea that that was what American Psycho would be about. But I had a mistaken idea about what the book really was, because there are some extremely violent scenes in the book, and that tends always to be what is focused on. But then that neglects an awful lot, which is very intelligent and witty, and this satirical comment on the 80s. It's not an analysis of a serial killer, it's an analysis of a yuppie and the 80s era.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
There's really nothing likable about Patrick Bateman, and there are no redeeming qualities about him. Many people believe it to be misogynistic. He hates absolutely everybody. He loathes the world, really hates himself despite his extreme narcissism. What makes him entertaining, though, is that he is so ridiculous, and he is intelligent, he is dangerous, but he's also somewhat of an idiot. That is where the humour comes from. I guess that there are certain things that maybe people can relate to in a distant fashion, in that he wears a mask. I'm sure that everybody can relate at some point to putting up a front to get through some situation, but then you always sort of take a deep breath and feel like yourself again. Whereas Bateman never has that deep breath.
There are no more barriers to cross. All I have in common with the uncontrollable and the insane, the vicious and the evil, all the mayhem I have caused and my utter indifference toward it, I have now surpassed.
You think it's ironic that we have American Psycho played by a non-American?
Mary is also, she's Canadian, but grew up primarily in Britain. She felt that I may be able to have a more objective take on it, and in viewing Bateman as a member of the American upper class, essentially, in sort of that I would understand the class system coming from Britain. It's an instinct about immediately seeing on the script whether you can envision, this will make a good movie or not. And that was what I felt with playing Bateman.